Welcome back, everyone. Welcome back to the second half of the broadcast. Welcome back to the 2025 KungFu Cup number 6 Warcraft 3 Evolution Edition. Welcome to the semi-finals. We just wrapped up with the round of 16 and with the quarterfinals, but now we're back with our top 4. With our top 4 players, we have our lineup here. We have HonMonO alongside F91. Likewise, we have Young Yakov and Kurian as well. Here we go. Some players that I'm a little bit less familiar with, but especially when it comes to Kurian, the South Korean Protoss, we'll be casting him for the first time later on. For now, though, we have our TvZ. I mean, in a way, we have HonMonO and F91 facing off in the first round, or in the semis. Let's go. Game 1 is going to be on Whispers of Gold. Of course, HonMonO has been very active when it comes to the modded tournament scene, specifically with StarCraft Evolution, and now dipping his toes into Warcraft 3 Evolution as well. We'll see how he compares. We'll see how he looks coming into this series, coming into this tournament. Let's go. As spawning in the top left-hand corner of Whispers of Gold, we have the Chinese Zerg player. We have the Red Zerg for Team SC Boy. It is the caster himself. It is F91. And spawning in the bottom right hand corner, we have the South Korean Terran player, the Brood War Terran. For Team Hyper 1, it is HonMonO. And again, HonMonO, he is very well versed with Brood War Terran. No surprise that he does pick Brood War Terran as his starting race, not even SC2 Terran, and it's going to be a short one as he does open up with a proxy 3 racks. Here we go, 3 racks Mass Marine out of HonMonO. Very cheesy, very aggressive player is our Korean Terran, and F91, for the time being, has no idea. Is going Hatch Gas Pool. Hatch Gas Pool, standard opener here out of F91. The first Overlord is going to be sent across the map, and we'll see if he gets a read on what's going on. Meanwhile, I love how the tavern is still here. Wait, no one can use it, but the tavern is still in the center of the map. Let's go. As the Overlord does move over. Likewise, so far has no idea what's happening. The 3-ax is about to finish, and this should be a 3-ax Mass Marine bunker rush. We should be seeing bunkers alongside this from the side of HonMonO. We do see the Overlord does check the linear 3rd location, and the 2nd Overlord will confirm the proxy. So nice movement here, nice positioning from F91. Oh, a little bit further, and he will soon be aware. Yeah, there we go. He knows. Now he knows. Now he is aware. He does see everything here on the right-hand side. And we'll see how he responds. Now, against a proxy 3 racks, it might be wise to just give up on the natural. Just give up the natural base, set up here on the high ground. He does pull the boys, though. Oh, he's crazy. He's crazy. While the boys are being pulled, Marines are going to be amassing. The initial bunker is going to be canceled. Bunker is denied. Mining time is being lost here for F91. At least he does deny said bunker, but the Marine count is building up. And soon, HonMonO, he can just fight this head on. He can and he will. Hatchery under threat, under fire. Bunkers can now be thrown down. There we go. Bunker is within range of the hatchery. First bunker's on the way. 1 bunker is all he needs. It's all he needs. Link production has begun. The Queen is on the way as well. Boys are about to be pulled, but we have so many Marines. And Links they poke in. They get targeted down one after the other. Nice target firing out of HonMonO. There's 1 lane left. Takes down the drones. And the bunker will finish. The bunker, it looks like it will complete. There's still 3 SCVs left. Chasse is trying to catch reinforcements, but alas, HonMonO is in position. Bunker does finish, and for now, he just abandons the bunker. He does go straight for the kill, straight for the main. Oh! Queen has arrived. The Queen has arrived. HonMonO, his eyes are on said Queen. Yeah, loads up the bunker. Oh! Trading with the army. Getting another couple of lings. The hatchery itself getting very low. Oh my god. Yeah, the hatchery gets low, the hatchery goes down. Massive pickoff. As I mentioned before, against a proxy 3 racks, there is an option available to just give up on the natural to go for 1 base roach. But F91, he didn't go for it, and he will lose everything here. Lings, they come in from behind. Nice start stepping. GG gets called. HonMonO, he overwhelms, and HonMonO, he will take game number 1. Whew. GG. HonMonO does take a lead. Again, a hyper-aggressive start out of HonMonO. F91 had a bit of a lackluster response. I would have liked his response if it was 2 racks, but it was a 3 rack setup here, so he had extra Marines, he had an extra SCV as well. He had that much more to maintain that position, and F91, he failed to deter the bunker rush. The bunker still got up and running, despite pulling all those boys. He could not stop the rush and was overwhelmed. Then and there. GG, well played. Also lost a lot of mining time in the process as well. And we'll see if F91 can recover jumping into Game 2. Game 2 is going to be on ley lines. As spawning in the bottom left-hand corner, we have our Brood War Zerg player. Okay, we have our Brood War Zerg player himself, the Chinese Zerg for Team SE Boy. It is F91. And spawning in the top right-hand corner, we have the SC2 Terran player, the Blue Terran, representing Team Hyper 1. It is HonMonO. Now, HonMonO, he's very well versed in Brood War and SC2. He may, and I'm curious here when it comes to this series and when it comes to other matches, I wonder if he just avoids Warcraft 3 entirely. And I wonder if he can get away with that and how long he gets away with that. I would love to see him embrace Warcraft 3, but so far he is not doing so. If, of course, our opposing player can force the ace match, then we could see a Warcraft 3 force here by HonMonO, but the pressure is on F91. Pressure's on. So far, hatch first, and this time HonMonO doesn't cheese. This time HonMonO, he doesn't proxy, just going for his own racks into gas, into his own economic start. We're slowing things down, getting into Game 2. Once again, I love that the tavern is still in the middle. and we still have the day-night cycle as well. Let's go. The Overlord does move out. Back at home, HonMonO setting up. Going for his Reaper opener. Again, just one gas, guys. Just HonMonO is going for a faster expansion. He's going for a more economic start. Likewise, hatch gas pool out of our Zerg player. Oh, we're using the new models. Oh, let's go. We're using the new gas geyser model as well. That's really cool. It's cool that they are updating the SC2 Evolution models into this. Part of me still wishes that there was a little bit more like cohesion and a little bit more unison between the two mods, where they can just implement the SC2 Evolution like balance patches. I think that would be ideal, just so that they can focus on like the Warcraft 3 balance side of things. But regardless, the initial Reaper does move out. A CC on the high ground, so a safer start here to HonMonO, as he does not get it on location. Reaper dips in. Dancing with the army. So far, I mean, trades well. Forcing back the Lings, getting into the mineral line. We see F91 trying to keep up. Alas, he will bleed out more Lings. Bleeds out more of his army. Likewise, first Sunken Colony is going to be on the way. Very safe setup here from F91. As a reminder, there are no queens to defend, so we have to rely here on purely Lings and Ling speed. Without it, this first Reaper is getting a lot done. Oh. Getting one Ling kill so far, and does pull out. Oh, Ling speed kicks in, and the Reaper does get picked off. Nice snipe there from F91. Behind this, going into and rushing into a very fast lair. Now, with this lair rush, this could be one of two things. Either F91 is going into 2-base Spire and 2-base Muta, or he's going 2-base Hydrogen into 2-base Lurker Tech. Now, I'm leaning towards Muta play because there should be a Hydrogen, right? There should be a Hydrogen by now, but there isn't. Instead, we're walling up, so we should be going and embracing Muta play. Meanwhile, HonMonO has no idea. HonMonO, he has not scattered across the map. He does not see what's going on. HonMonO, he's rushing into Ghost. Oh my god. What is happening? So, Ghost rush out of HonMonO. Meanwhile, across the map, we do have F91 going for his own Spire play. So, it is 2-base Muta out of our Zerg, as we did mention, just because of the fast lair and because of the lack of Hydrogen early on. Meanwhile, it is going to be a Hellbat Ghost push here from HonMonO. Now, we have seen these builds in SC2, and this is designed to break through a defensive line of queens, like Ghosts that do so well sniping queens, and the Hellbats deal with the Link supports, and you can just end the game with like a Hellbats Ghost timing. Here it's going to be a little bit different because there are no queens. Instead, there are sunken conies, which are quite robust. I'm curious to see how this composition comes together against a Brood War army. Spire is almost done. Ghosts are amassing. First Ghost has arrived. Actually taking a lot of hits here from the Hellions. Taking a lot of hits. Scan does reveal the lair, does reveal the Spire result. Massive scout from HonMonO. He knows he's on a timer. He's aware of what's going on. And he has a little bit more time before he has to pull the trigger. Now going to be researching high-sec auto tracking. Let's go. Yeah, high-sec auto tracking on the way. That, of course, does help benefit and help support turrets. Turrets and side defense. Specifically turrets, planetaries. As lanes are being forced back, we have 7 mutas in production. And that's a lot of Hellions here for HonMonO. He has to make use of this army. Again, ideally he wants to go for a Hellbat push. The armory is done. The armory has been done for quite some time. The Ghosts are here, but I guess now it's too late. Mutas have arrived, and this army can do nothing against a Muta army across the map. So he's stuck at home. So HonMonO, he's stuck turtling. He's turtling up back at home. He's throwing down the wall of turrets. Meanwhile, we have a fast Queen's Nest here from F91. Interesting. Fast Queen's Nest into Hive Tech, or into early Queen production. Mutas move out. We could even see fast Hive into Guardians. That would be crazy, but true. Oh my god, get out of the lines! As mine shots, they pop up. They shut down, what, 2 or 3 meters? Ay. And just like that, HonMonO, he does defend. He does hold on. Forces back F91. Hive is on the way. Show us that greater Spire. Show us the Guardians. I mean, there aren't that many mutas to morph into Guardians anymore, but I mean, there is potential. Now, you could argue that against Ghosts, which, I mean, F91 doesn't actually know the build that occurred. I think he may have caught a glimpse of the Ghosts, but the early Ghost Rush does mean that Guardians would not be the answer, actually. As much as I would love to see fast Guardian play, Ghost would completely shut down the Guardians. Completely. Scan reveals the Queen's Nest and the Hive. Ghosts are revealed. They're about to be, I should say. As the Ghosts are fanning out. Trying to hunt down those mutas. More mutas building up. If we're making more mutas, it has to... I mean, technically this can still be ultras. We have a melee upgrade, so this could be Ling muta into ultra. It would be more sensible. Before we can talk about the ultras, though, this army is moving out, and I'll be honest, I'm not so certain here that our Zerg player can survive this. The muta count just isn't really there. And here we go, the Hellbats have arrived. Scans ahead of time, does spot 2 sunken conies. Conies on the way here at the 4th. The 4th is exposed. Lings, they move in. The Lings, they melt. Yeah, they get roasted. Snipe's going to be going off. Mutas, they get completely shut down. Ooh, they do break the lock on, and this base is forfeit. Yeah, the hatchery will fall. It's only 4 ghosts, but again, the muta count just isn't high enough. Oh. And speaking of snipes, they pop up once again. Oh god. As half the muta cloud does fall to the snipes. Hellions, they evacuate, they pull away. The mine shot! Oh my god. Would mind is set. And F91, he holds on. Does hold. Once again, I appreciate that, I don't know if you noticed, but in this mod specifically, the fire effects, they persist. Specifically, they persist on dead bodies, just because, I mean, corpses actually come into play for Warcraft 3. Because, of course, you can consume, and you can turn corpses into skeletons and consume them. Like, there's value there, so that's why they persist. But I appreciate it. It's just a nice little effect that isn't the case when it comes to, like, regular SC2. I notice. Meanwhile, the Hive is done, has been done for quite some time, and it is going to be Ling Muta into Ultra. No Greater Spire, which again, against the fast ghost, it makes sense. I mean, I say it makes sense, but at the same time, Ultras are also going to be vulnerable. Like, because of the fast ghost build here out of HonMonO, he is ready for all things Hive. It's crazy. He's ready for Ultras, for Guardians. He's good to go. And he reinforces with Battle Mech. With Hellion Widowmine. Mutas, they come in. Mine shots do go up. Massive connections. Muta's gonna be zoned away. HonMonO even going into Neosteel frames. Neosteel frames. Going into Cyclones. Embracing Battle Mech. Rotate catching out to 2 more of these Overlords. Hellions get roasted. Hellions, they get roasted up. Likewise, waddling in. Going for the expansion. The side defense is not long for this world. Things, they try to come in from behind. Oh. Oh my god. There's so many Widowmines available here. The Mutas, they just cannot engage. Not like this. Don't go in. The base is going to be forfeits. And the Mutas, they just cannot touch this army. As the mineral line goes down, the expansion as well. Mutas, instead, they go for a counterattack. Good call. Heads across the map. Does run into the Cyclones. But the turrets, they do hold the line. And HonMonO, he turns back around. He wants those Mutas. He wants them. Muta's going to be sent away. Just shut down the Mutas, let's force him back. Meanwhile, at least F91, he does maintain a semblance of an economy here, and now he's embracing his Ultras for the first time. When it comes to his upgrades, he's only on 1-2. Like, his upgrades are lacking, to be honest. Like, the upgrades, they aren't quite there. Likewise, he has no kindness plating, just going to be prioritizing Ultra speed instead. And Ultras are good, but as we mentioned before, like, there's still a decent ghost count here. Like, snipes are available. Like, this really early ghost setup, it shuts down this Hive tech so much. Likewise, the Mutas are, they can't really do much either because of the mass amount of Widowmines. F91's just being shut down. I do like this counterattack instead and the potential base trade. Sure, there are 3 turrets here, but these 3 turrets are going to be easy to deal with than the army of HonMonO. And there we go. He knocks down the turrets one after the other, busts into the mineral line. At the same time, HonMonO is moving in, and we're going for the base trade. The base trade is the best option here for F91, but there are so many turrets. Catching out a couple of ghosts. Turrets, oh my god, they pop off. There's just so many of them. Again, there's Neosteel frames, there's high-tech auto tracking. Turrets, they trade better than they otherwise would. Army's moving in. Units, they get into another mineral line, they get into the main. Ultras have arrived. They're going to be shut down though. Yeah, here come the snipes. Oof. The Ultras, they melt. Oh my god. Ultras, they get sniped and real fast and real quick. GG gets called. The base trade is not going well here. There's barely any Mutas across the map, and HonMonO, he will take game number 2 and the series 2-0. GG. Whew. GG, well played HonMonO. He will claim the 2-0. He does not get a chance to play Warcraft 3. Instead, rocking and flexing his Brood War in SC2. Does claim the series, does advance on to the grand finals, and he's waiting for the winner of our next match. Let's go.